Alright guys, hopefully this video of the first goes okay. I've acquired a good amount of UAC parts. Okay, this first video we're going to go over what I want to call probably the UAC magazine, whatever. Okay, because now they have AirSeal rubbers and they have high flows. The second company that would have those parts and that's been in the longer running, which I've been using a lot, would be 9-ball. 9-ball has these guys right here that have been around for a very long time and they've worked wonderful, but they're quite expensive. So that's why I'm excited to see this guy. High flow valves, guys, I'm going to be quite honest, I'm not really a huge fan of them, but we're going to test it anyways. And the other stuff we'll test out in a different video. Now what I've got is 3 TM mags. Let's focus. I got 3 TM mags. We're going to try to test. It's a bit chilly in my garage, not too chilly, and we'll shoot like maybe 5 to 10 shots and make sure they're all equal, and we'll just figure it out. Now, one thing people tend to forget: when you are running high flow valves, you can't forget that you need an enhanced hammer spring. So I've taken out the stock TM1, and I have an AIP 140%. Let me take it out just to show you guys so no one thinks I'm lying. But you guys know me, I don't do that. Now I'm not quite sure if the AIP 140 is going to be strong enough. I checked their website. They didn't particularly say any certain strength you need to run it at its maximum capacity. So we're just going to run the 140. I've used the 140 on my 1950s. Those are probably my favorite high flow valves, and I'm not really a big fan of high flow valves, but I've been had 1950s for a long time, and they've been around for a long time, so we'll see how this does. So let me just put this together, guys. Alright. Make sure it's working. Excellent. Alright. Let's figure this out. Let me zoom in. This blue one, I want to make just the AirSeal rubber. Alright, so let's do that right now. We're going to use 2 of them. You guys will understand. This is the stock TM. This is generation 1. Okay, usually you can tell by the bottom. These are all generation 1s. This, an example, is... There you go. This is the newest one, generation 2. This is when they moved their metal factories. Not really a big fan of those, but whatever. I'm just pointing out for those people who like to know everything. Ignore the blue stuff, that's just for, I work on metal grips with this one, but it's still healthy. We're going to put the UAC seal into this one. The valves on these one are all stock, except the one we upgrade for UAC, obviously. Okay. We're in. Let me just zoom out. So we're just going to install all the mags and get them ready, and we'll line them up and shoot them. Okay. Alright. So remember, guys, blue is just the UAC seal. Alright. Let's put the high flow. Actually, we're gonna do this one in 2 stages. This one will be just the high flow by itself. Alright? And then we'll keep this one stock TM. Let me show you guys the port. This is what a high flow looks like pretty much. And I'll show you stock one, which is in the background. You guys see? Look how wide it is. See that? I'll show you stock TM one. This is stock TM. which I think works excellent. But if you're trying to like get as much FPS as you can, then yeah, go ahead and get high flows. We'll see how good this one is. We're gonna put just the high flow by itself and a stock TM. Okay. Alright, it's going in so far. Make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, good. I'm going to put, so this is the UAC. I'm going to put stock TM back in here, and this is 9 ball. We'll compare that. We'll compare all 3 of them, okay? Stock TM gasket lip with UAC. Okay, and we'll compare all of them to the average. And I think what we'll do is, depending on how at the end, I'll talk about it. Maybe we can compare it to my douchebag bags. Okay, good. So we have UAC, what do they call it? AirSeal rubber, high flow, stock TM. And we have, there we go. Alright, what do we have? We got 20s here. My trap is behind the camera, so I will shoot at the behind the camera. We'll measure. You guys should be able to read that. Let's put gas in each one of these. Make sure there's no leaks. Alright, no leaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, let's go. Alright, 70, okay, 75, 76, 76, 77, 78, no, 76, 77, okay? And it's a little bit late, so I don't want to shoot too many shots. We'll just try to shoot 5 for each, okay? Alright, UAC, no, actually we should do TM first, guys, shouldn't we? Alright, cool. And we're going to try something new today. Let me know if you guys like it or not. Let's turn this on. Lost chrono, that's okay. Let's see if you guys can see that. I'll make sure it's focused. Alright, here goes nothing. TM. Didn't read. What? Oh, I got it on the, okay, 263, 267, 274, 270, is that it? Okay, it's late, 6 shots, let's figure out the average. 269.4. I'm going to write down here on the table, you'll see. Oh, what? You want it right now? TM 269, 6 shots. Alright, next up, let's reset it. Alright, it's good to go. Now we have UAC, AirSeal rubber, stock TM, everything else. Yeah, I forgot, guys. My bad. Oh, I'm not reading it too. 289, 288, 290, 285. That looks like it's actually working really well. Alright, empty. Let's go to average. 287 versus 269. I know, guys, it's only 6 shots, but that's actually not bad. We'll call that UAC 1, which in my mind that means to me level 1. 287. 6 shots. Still got 1. That's okay. We'll just leave that here. Alright, back at you guys. I need to reset it again. Okay, I think you guys can read that. Now we have UAC high flow. Alright. I think this loading loading thing is almost dead. UAC. Alright, high flow. What is that? 274, 286. Did that shoot? Nope, that did not shoot. 287, 283. The magazine lips getting jammed. Those 6 shots. Wow, that didn't look so good actually. And we have an enhanced hammer string in here. Let's check out the average of that one. It's not like we're using the stock one. Whoa. We'll call that UAC. That's black. UAC 1.5, which is 281, 6 shots. Not what I expected actually. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to double check the notes, see if I did anything wrong here, or if we're actually that's just the results we get, and that's not good. It's flush in here. It's not sticking out. Yeah, wow. I mean, usually high flow valves are significantly stronger. This one is not. It's actually worse than just the UAC seal. Now let's try out the AirSeal on this one. Now this would be considered like the final evolution, but obviously it didn't do so good. And we have a stock, enhanced hammer string. Most people wouldn't even, they would probably test it and just have a stock hammer spring and ask why it doesn't work. Okay, good. This is stock, taking the UAC, and at the end of this we'll compare UAC to TM to 9-ball, just the gasket lips. Okay guys, I know we'll want to see that and see if they're actually any different. We didn't really take a good look at it before putting them, we're just getting straight to the testing. I don't want to get in trouble anyways this late. I still haven't figured out like a cheap, effective way to make the garage soundproof, because the garage is really loose. It's so loose, a lot of air comes in here all the time. I'm not going to put all this in the way, that's fine. It's just, if I could make it soundproof in here, I would. I'm not going to lie, guys, I usually have more time during the night to do videos. During the day I'm really busy, so it's unfortunate, so I try not to shoot too much, but my neighbors are cool. Alright. Now this will be called, oh come on, this will be UAC 2.0, which is UAC high flow plus their AirSeal. I guess the only thing else we would need, guys, is we would need just a base plate, and that's pretty much everything you can buy for a magazine upgrade. Alright, just check temperature. Come on, stop jumping around. Looks like 77 to 79. I'm gonna have to put some gas in here because we did shoot this mag, but not many shots. Alright, that's a lot. Just test it one more time. You guys see it jumping around. Just jumped around way too much. 76. Alright, it's like 76, 77. I don't know if you guys see that. Oops, my hand. Alright. Oh, alright. Let's do this. We'll reset it. Let's get 6 shots. Alright. 286. 286. Of course. This is a mag that's jamming. Alright, let's just do this. 279. 276. 2 more shots. 283. 274. Wow, not good results, guys. And that is with the UAC high flow valve. Let's write that down. 2.0. Check our average. 281. We did, I guess the only thing you can say as a naysayer, and you're not wrong to say it, is that we did just shoot in the same mag, cool down effect. But guys, there's only 6 shots. It wasn't like we were shooting rapid fire or shooting, 20 shots. I don't know if you guys can read over here. Okay, there we go. We have the stock TM at 269, 6 shots. We have the UAC 1, which did the best, at 287 with 6 shots. Then we have the 1.5, which is just the high flow valve at 281, 6 shots. And then we have the UAC 2.0 at 281. Not sure exactly why there's the same average, but wow, did not expect that from the high flow valve. So if I did anything wrong, let me know, but I can tell you guys right now, just based off of this initial video, I'm not impressed by it, especially because I did in advance put an enhanced hammer spring in here to usually, that's what you usually do with high flow valves, or some people say you need to have full steel internals. You really don't. The main thing is you have a stronger hammer spring to deliver more power to get the full capability of the high flow valve. Okay, that's I don't know. I don't know if it's something in this gun, but just based on that, actually, you can actually just go with the AirSeals. The AirSeal did a nice improvement. 269 to a 287 average is not bad. That's pretty good. The question is it better than 9-ball? I cannot answer that. Maybe we'll do that in a separate video, guys, if you want. What I can tell you is you get 3 in the package, and I think you get 3 of them, and it's cheaper than 9-ball, which usually sells in a pack of 2 or 1. So already, even if like 9-ball gives you 2-3 FPS more and it's still more expensive, this is a winner just based on its price, price to performance you get. High flow valve, not impressed. I'll do more research on this guy and see if my build's wrong, or maybe it's just not the hammer spring. But usually, the hammer spring is an important part in playing for high flow valves. And I hope that helped you guys out. This was a review, overview of the AirSeal rubber and the high flow valve. Alright, I will be covering the aluminum nozzle valve probably next. I think that's an important part. Oh, you guys are probably asking. I didn't even show you. Oh, that's another thing. Alright, this is running with the UAC loading nozzle. So we don't know how it does on plastic. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to test that by myself off camera, and I'll update in the description below. So if you're curious about plastic, or if you're local to me, just ask me in public at my local home field. I'll probably tell you guys. I'm going to test on, I think I have on hand currently, I have Garter, stock TM, I think I have AIP, some wheat tans. So I'll be testing with a couple other ones and see if we get an increase, or if the AirSeal only improves upon, the AIP. I mean, AIP, geez, UAC loading nozzle. In a barrel stock, so that's why it's low FPS, so don't worry about that. And I think I've covered everything. Take it, you guys. Oops. Take it easy. I'll see you around.